So while I was waiting for space to go back up, I actually made $14,480. This is my strategy. The other people that, FOMO'd in at 45 and now are saying, oh, I'm down 50%, 60%, what should I do now? Okay, why you bought in the first place? Did you want to make a quick buck because you thought it goes to 100? So while I was waiting for space to go back up, I actually made $14,480. Okay, so now you're wondering like how I did it. We come to that a little bit later into the video, okay? But first let's talk about space because I get messages regularly from both sides, okay? The one side is clever. They say, hey, I'm averaging down, I buy more and so on. This is my strategy. Why? Because think about it. I started to buy at around 18 or 17. I don't know. It's like almost 2 years ago or something. So I would need to look it up, but somewhere around this number. And I was buying, and I buy every month. I studied the investment. I look into all possibilities. I look into the future of the company, the market, and then I decide to buy every single month. Sometimes, I can put aside a couple of $1,000, sometimes a couple of $100, whatever, whenever I can, I put it there, okay? Because it's a long-term investment. So obviously my average price went from $18 to $22 to $25 to $27 and so on and so forth. Until then everything went down because space went from 10 to 38 to 18 to 25 to 17 to 55 to 30 to 60 and now back to all-time low, $6.78 and now somewhere around $10, okay? Now what happened to my average is it went down tremendously, okay? So with the time over the last couple of months were actually the best time for me because I was just keep on buying. So my average is now somewhere around $19. So that means that if I'm just keeping adding up, I can buy much more stocks for the same money I bought, let's say, back in February of 2021. And I actually get triple or even 4 times the amount of stock that I would have when I bought at 50. I even bought the stock at 45, because I thought, and I still think and super convinced that the stock will be there at some point. And now comes the trick. The company just need to keep on executing. It just don't have to go absolutely crazy and buy SpaceX, that's something crazy. They just have to deliver what they are working on. They have a great team, they have a great product, they have a great market, they have a great niche, they have a great monopoly to fly with a spacecraft to space for less than $500,000. Okay, nobody else can offer that right now. And I think this will keep on that way for a very long time because the entry barrier for the business is very, very hard. Jeff Bezos spends $1 billion of his own money to advance Blue Origin, for example, right? So you can imagine how hard it is to build such a company. So we have it already. We are now in the final phase, which is great for us long-term investors because we can add. So now imagine what happened. I keep on buying. I lower my average from 19 to hopefully, let's say 10, let's say 15, or let's say 15, okay? So it's easy to calculate. And then the stock just keep on rising, over the next, let's say 3 years, and it goes back to 45. 3 years, 45, possible, right? So if this happens, I still can say, wow, in 5 years, I tripled my money while investing long-term. And, this is very hard to find on the stock market. This is mostly possible only by growth stocks, okay? So this is the message that I want to give to you. It's a long-term investment. Now, then there's the other people that, FOMO'd in at 45 and now are saying, oh, I'm down 50%, 60%. What should I do now? Okay, why you bought in the first place? Did you want to make a quick buck because you thought it goes to 100? And because I said so, I think, but I didn't know that they will do a capital raise. I didn't know that the party on the stock market is already over. I didn't know that people will sell the stock and that the market will react negatively to that and so on and so forth, right? So the question here is why you bought the stock in the first place. And if you can answer this question, I wanted to make a quick buck and now I'm depressed because it didn't happen, then, you know, I cannot help you because this is a long-term channel here, okay? Same like Tesla, right? The first couple of months looked horrible for me. I was down 70%, okay? And then, you know, it went 10x, right? Or even more 10x, right? I had the average price of $30. Now it's like $1,000. So it's all about understanding the business and the opportunities. Now, considering that for a second, this is the two things, okay? So I rather either you say, okay, you know, you did something wrong and you just sell it and goodbye, or you swing to the long-term investment and follow my thesis here on this as well. Now, I'm a little bit of an exciting guy, okay? I love changes, I love every now and then, I love action, okay? So long-term investment can be quite boring, right? I mean, we just buy every month, we look what the stock is doing and so on and so forth. And I'm not 69 years old, no pun intended, and I want to live to 420 years, no pun intended. And so I actually want to really do something in between. So I came across this strategy from a friend of a friend, and I took the strategy and basically made it easier and better and concentrated in a course. And this is exactly the course that I'm talking about in my videos. You maybe saw the trailer, you know, you can see the link into the description. It's a small group where I have people, and actually last trade. So if you're watching this video today, it was day before yesterday, and yesterday basically I bought it just before the market closed on Monday because there was a couple of factors according to my strategy. I make an Excel file, I share it all in my group so everyone could follow, and everyone who followed made 103% profit. And I'm telling you, you don't need technical knowledge for this strategy. You basically just need a brokerage account, which I will tell you which one to get, because you also get a 30-minute call with me. You know, if you want to get introduction into the strategy and ask me some questions, you get access to the Discord group where there's a lot of investors that will help you. So we are a vibrant community from all over the world, you know, from Europe, from US, from Asia, from everywhere, okay? And you need very less money to start. Basically, you buy the course for $697, which will go higher over time because it's only a one-time fee. So to make it more exclusive and because it's much more valuable for people, the price will go to $1,000, to $2,000, $3,000. So you have now the opportunity to get it for $697. Now, thinking about that, basically I'm taking you by the hand and showing you everything, and you can trade my trades as well because I posted them just right before, or much right before you can take them. So you get an alert in Discord and everything. So it's super easy, no knowledge, and you can start with a couple of $100 as well and get started, you know. And you know, we make currently 1 or 2 trades per week, okay? This means for a couple of minutes only. So you know when to buy, okay, you buy, next day, if it's good, you sell. 5 of 5 last trades, I think even 5 or 6 trades, all of them were right. So yesterday we made 103%, before that 50%, before that 17%, before that 20%, before that 30% again. So it's really, really something that I want to share with you because I really enjoy when people make money and it's changing lives of people. So if you want, join. I think this is a super nice way to join the community and beside doing your regular investment. And now it's the best time because the market is so volatile that you have always the new next opportunity to trade, and it's super easy and it's available everywhere. And I will tell you everything what you need. It's basically just one broker account, a little bit of cash. So to make anything on the side, or you know, you maybe go full time, because I think it's possible. I traded, I made 100% on $14,000. I didn't start there. I started obviously with $2,000, and as you know, maybe from the website or the trailer, that I turned this to $20,000 2 times, and this within 1 month. So I think this is super, super amazing. So join today, don't wait anymore. This is a one-time opportunity. I love when you making money. I was so, I was more happy a couple of years ago when people buying, because of the stock gains, because I helped them to grow their portfolio, that they bought houses, they quit their debt and everything, and they bought a new car, all because of Tesla gains. And I was more happy that other people were happy than myself. So, I really love the community. As bigger it gets, it's more fun it becomes. So check out the link into the description. It's only my program. I love to do this for you, for me, and I would see you on the other side, because don't forget, the grass is greener on the other side.